We don't brew beer for the masses. Instead, our beers are crafted for a chosen few, a small cadre of renegades and rebels who enjoy beer that pushes the limits of what is commonly accepted as taste. In short, we brew beer for people like us, founders, brewed for us. Homebrewers, beer enthusiasts, we are all one of the same.
I feel that homebrewers drive the craft beer industry. A lot of our ideas come from things that they've been able to try on a much smaller scale that we wouldn't necessarily want to try first.
They can also be your toughest critics too, because they also study and have that same passion for beer.
We all owe a lot of gratitude towards the homebrewers because they've kept the appetite for variety, for choice, for new things.
One of the reasons Grand Rapids in Michigan has a great craft beer culture is the fact that we had a great craft homebrew community going back to the 70s basically. So as everybody knows, a lot of the professional brewers today started out homebrewing.
Grand Rapids has produced, quite a few head brewers here in the area. They might have worked at Siciliano's, they might have started in the garage like me.
I started homebrewing, basically starting with 2 can slams and some hops and a 5-gallon soup kettle. And we made some beers that were pretty good, and we made some others that we drank.
Homebrewers definitely speak the same language, and everyone gets along, and it transcends right into professional brewing.
We approach coming up with new beers and beer styles and recipes and flavor combinations the same way that a homebrewer does. We have to create techniques and processes and equipment to accomplish these things on a larger, more commercial scale.
The coolest part of my job is inventing new beers and experimenting like that, and that's what homebrewers get to do all the time.
When they switch over to professional brewing, it's kind of a whole different standard.
We do have product liability where a homebrewer doesn't necessarily, but your neighbor's gonna not like you if you give him the shits.
Throwing away 5 gallons is all right. Throwing away 5,000 gallons is very problematic.
The obstacles are more of the starting a business when you're at different stages of your life. If you got a family, you got a job, it's hard to put that all aside and just say, I'm gonna risk it all. But if you have the passion, you'll figure it out.
A homebrewer is an adventurer.
I've come from all walks of life.
Innovative,
rebellious,
intense, relentless, likes to party.
Creative and passionate people.
Somebody who is doing something that they love and is passionate about.
I say this with love, but they're very cheap. They don't want to spend anything they don't have to. They'll cobble materials together to make their homebrew system.
Opinionated, they're inspiring, they keep things fresh, and they're the lifeblood of the craft beer movement. Keep doing what you're doing, push the boundaries for us, and keep telling the story of great craft brewers as well to all your friends. Here's to beer. Cheers.